Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Larry and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing our first YouTube project and I think it's really cool. It's gonna be a little bit easy or difficult for people who have never done, for y'all who have never done anything, any project in Python. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So basically what I'm going to be doing today is like creating a little Python GUI that will be downloading YouTube videos. So the first thing, if you've never done this, you just want to follow me, follow my everything I do. So the first thing we'll be doing we start by creating our GUI. So we want to import Thickener, excuse me, from Thickener import all, and next we're gonna be using the PyTube module. We're gonna be using that, and we need the YouTube function in we need the YouTube method in the PyTube module. Okay, we'll start by creating our GUI. So I will divide my work here really good. How would I do it? Like this, I think it's better. And then actually right here, I'm gonna write GUI part. So I want everything to be nice and separated. So the first thing I want to do, I want to create my frame, which is equal to TK. The TK actually comes from the Thickener module that will help us to create a frame. And then from there I want to give a title to my I want to give a title to my frame. Excuse me for that. Yep, title. And I'm going to be calling this GUI, this frame, video downloader. Okay. And I want to put all of this in a loop so you guys can see what I'm doing. The main loop, and then we can run it for the first time and see how it looks. Let's run it and see if everything went well. Okay, you can see we have a little frame right there, a little pop-up right here. So we're gonna be working with this, adding things in there, and hopefully at the end of this video you will be able to do the same thing and create your own app to download YouTube videos that you like off of YouTube. So I'm gonna close this right quick, and we have that. The next thing we want to do, is like create our labels. We want to create our labels. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the same thing like over here. I'm just gonna put a little space right here and name it labels. Okay, just want everything to look clean, right? Okay, let's create our first label. I'm gonna add this label on the frame. The label is just like let's say like a function, I don't know, like a method that like enables you to add something on the frame, like the frame that popped up a couple minutes ago. That's the name right here, frame, and I'm gonna be adding text to it. Text I'm gonna be calling it YouTube video downloader. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a foreground of red. I think it's gonna be cool. Okay, then I want my font. I want to give it a font and a font size. I'm gonna give it right here a font size of 15. And the next thing I want to do is like put it in the grade, and I'm gonna say sticky equals norm because I want it in the center. I didn't even give it no, actually I would do it right here. I want to put it in the center and then like give a padding X of 100, and I wanted to place it on the first row of our grid. Okay, let's see if everything went right. I'm gonna try to run it right here. Save it first. Control S. Okay, everything went right. We have our little title right here, YouTube video downloader. So we can move on. I would just like copy this thing right here, this sentence. I will copy it right quick. Copy. I'll copy that. But now I'm gonna this will be the place where like a message that will pop up on the screen, like that will be showing on the frame, where I'm gonna ask the user to insert this link. Please insert the link to your video. Okay. I don't want this. I don't want that. I think that would be okay. And I'm gonna put right here a button Y instead of button X. Button X was just like to add space on the left and on the right of the screen, so that the text will be well centered. Now I just want to add a button Y, just like on a graph, button Y, so I can have a space, some space with my first text message I just created right here. So I will try to run it, and I'm gonna save it first, then run it to see if everything went well. Okay, everything went well, but I kind of have a little wait, I'm gonna close it right here. Let me just change this to 12 right quick and see if it changes anything. I have my thing right there. I think I got a little error. I don't know why. Yep, I know why. I was supposed to put this on row 1 because I placed it on row 0, so it was overlapping. I mean, both of them, the first text and the second text were on the same row, so it wasn't really good to see. So I'm gonna run it again one more time. What? Oh, I didn't close it, so that's why. You have to close it. If not, it won't run. So now you can see it. You have a little space. That's the padding I added, padding Y right there. You have a little space. The first text and the second text, you have a little space right there. So everything is looking cool. We can move on without next. Next thing, I'm just gonna create a notification message, like if the video was downloaded correctly, or if the video failed during the download. If you didn't download the video, I think y'all know what I mean. So I'm just gonna call this notification. Actually, I'm a slow typer. I think you guys have seen it in all my videos. I don't type real fast, and I think it's really good for Those of you out there that are not that are not fast typers as me, or that don't really know Python, or that are not used to programming, I think it's an advantage, but slow typing is not an advantage for me. So I'm gonna give it. Actually, I'm creating my notification right here. I'm gonna give it it's gonna be a level as well. I'm gonna give it a font, just as the other ones. I'm gonna give it its font size 12, and I think that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna put it on the grid also. I'm gonna put it on the grid, so I'm just gonna say notification dot grid. Okay, I'll put the brackets, parentheses, brackets. How do you call it? I think it's brackets, right? I'm not sure, but whatever. Who cares? So sticky, I want to put it sticky note as before. Now I'm gonna add a padding Y as well. Yep, padding Y of how many pixels? I'm just gonna add 1 pixels, and I'm gonna put a comma right here in the row. I'm gonna put it on row 4. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. For the labels, I think I'm done. Everything should work correctly. So I need a variable that will hold our YouTube link. So I'm just going to call it URL, which equals to, it's going to be a string variable right here. Oh, do you want me to do the same thing like I did before? Don't worry, I'm going to do it. I'm going to separate everything, so everything should be clean. Oh, what am I doing? So everything should be clean and nice. Okay, that's cool. So what do you want me to call it? What should I call it? Yeah, you guessed it right. I'm gonna call it variables. Okay, but actually I'm just gonna have one variable, so I can just say variable. It doesn't really matter. The important is that y'all can download your YouTube videos as you want. Yep, we got our URL right here. We're gonna be creating some entries, or like a little space where you can enter your links. So I think I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna divide it to, I don't really know if I'm just overdoing it right now, but I'm just gonna keep up because I started with this thing, so I'm just gonna keep going with these things. And y'all can tell me in the comments section below if you think I'm overdoing it or not. So I'm just gonna call it entry. Okay, so I want to create my entry right now. Okay, I'm gonna give it a frame. The entry should be placed on my frame like before. My width, I'm gonna give it a width of, that's not how you spell width, Larry. I'm gonna give it a width of 50. Okay, I'm gonna give it the text variable. That's just how do you say it? That's just what is gonna store our link. So I'm gonna give it the text variable URL that we created before over here, as y'all can see. So I got it over there. So what is the next thing? I'm gonna put it on the grid too, like I did before with the other levels. I'm gonna put it on the grid. I think you guess I'm gonna say sticky note as I did with all the ones. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We don't change anything. Row, and now I'm gonna give it row 2. Okay. I don't know if I can run it now to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save it. Control C or Command C on MacBook. I'm using a Linux computer, so I'm gonna run it and see if everything goes well. Nothing is showing up. What is wrong with my thing? Let's try it again one more time. Actually, nothing is showing up. What? I got every. Do I have a message right here? Let's check it. If I got an error message. Well, actually, I see the problem. The problem was the V right here. So I think I play instead of writing a small V, I wrote a capital V. So I think that was the problem. I guess. Let's see. Let's run it. Okay, that was the problem. So now you got your little bar over here, your entry where you can type text, but it's not yet usable. I'm gonna close it. Everything is going well so far. So now, okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna create my buttons. Oh, I think it's not. It doesn't really look beautiful. I'm gonna change it. I might change it with all this pound signs and everything. I'm just gonna create my button right here. No, I think I'm just gonna change this thing real quick. For me, it doesn't look look real nice. I'm just gonna change this real quick. I think that way is better. Change this real quick. Okay. I just feel like it's too much. Change this one too. And that one, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna give some space too. So that everything should look clean and cool. Excuse me. Okay, let's create a button. A loop button. Okay. I think everything is good so far. So you still want to put frame because you want your button to be placed on your frame. On the frame you created, you want to give it a width. I'm gonna give it a width of I'm gonna do my h -2, so that's 20. Let's give it a little text. What should we call our button? What should we call our button? I think download will be good. I think that's what we need. Download. And I'm just gonna add this exclamation sign to make it cooler. For me, it looks cool. I don't know if y'all think it's cool too, but I like it. Next thing, font size as usual. And we're gonna give a font. I mean, we give the font. Now we'll give the font size. And we want to give it a command, because when we click our button, we want it to do something. And the command would be what the command would be download. Yes, let's call it download. Let's call it download. And this download right here will be a name of a function. So we're gonna create that function real quick. I'm kind of sick, so I'm just gonna say the same thing as we did before. Sticky. Sticky note. I'm gonna give it a row, put it on row 3. Yep. And want to give it a padding of Y. Okay. I'm gonna give it 15. I'm gonna create a function right here. I created it up because, as we saw in our Python videos, I don't know if I really said it, but Python, the code is Python runs the code from top to bottom. So I want my function to be in the top, so that when this thing is called right here, this function name is called right here, I don't run into an error. Yes, let's call it, excuse me, function, like the usual def function in Python. What? Def download in Python, what we saw in a Python series. Create a little function, and then I want a holder, that little variable that's gonna hold my link. I'm just gonna say URL dot get. That's the URL variable that we created down here. Just gonna make this thing go down a little bit. So I want to say URL dot get. Okay. And we want to try and catch in case something goes wrong during the download or something like that. So I'm just going to say UYT is equal to YouTube. That's from the PyTube module right here. So I'm just going to say YouTube because YT equals YouTube, and I'm going to pass in the link right here, and that's the link the person is going to pass in. So I'm just going to say video equals, that's another variable I'm creating. So we have the link right here, so I'm just going to say YT dot, I think, stream. Yep, I'm just use the streams right here to have the different video qualities, resolution or qualities, resolution, I think, the different video resolution. And I'm just gonna say get underscore highest resolution. Okay. The next thing I want to do is just get our little video right there, and we have a resolution, we have the video, and we have the resolution. And then now what we want to do is just like download it. We want to download it, so we just call the method or the function download that is available in the PyTube module. So we just say video to download, and the download takes in a path where you want the video to be stored. So my video is going to be stored in I'm going to call it, actually I've already created a file where I want my video to go to. So Larry, that's my name, and download you don't want to make any errors here. If not, you will surely have a problem when downloaded. And now we'll create a notification that we'll use a notification that we created just down there, if you remember. Notification and dot config. Okay, and we want to give it a foreground of red, of green, in case the video successfully downloads. I'm gonna put a quotation marks, don't forget it, because you might have an error. You will have an error if you forget to put the quotation marks. Okay, I want to give a little text in case the video, everything goes right. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know if it's, I'm just gonna say video downloaded. Oh, okay. I think that's everything I need to do over there. And now I gotta create my except. That's the exception right here. That's E. And then I want to print my exception. Okay. And do the same thing right here. I'm just gonna copy this. But I'm just gonna change this to red. In case it fails, I'm gonna change the message. Failed to download the video. I think that's everything we need for this little project. So I'm just gonna try to run it. Let's run it and see. I hope I don't have any errors. So the button is not showing up. Why is that for? Why is the problem with the button? I can't see my button. The button is not showing up. What's the problem with that? Oh, it's out of the main loop. That's why. Oh, you don't want to put anything out of the frame.main loop. If not, it's not gonna show. So I'm just gonna copy it right there, cut it, and just come and paste it. Control V right here, and rerun it. You have to close this thing. If not, you will keep on pressing the wrong button, and you're not gonna see anything. So now you have your button right here. Let's try to download. Click the download button without putting anything in the entry, without typing anything in there, and see if we have an error. So we do have an error because there's no link. So that means our program works well. And then I don't know if I already have a link right here. No, I don't have no link. So wipe everything. I'm just gonna go to one of my video as usual and share, copy the link. I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna go back to VS Code and I'm gonna paste it and try to download it. Actually, it's downloaded right now, so let's wait and see if it works. Yeah, it worked. You see, video downloaded. So you can, I'm gonna go to my files and not right here. I don't need this one. Go to my files. Let's get out of this one. Let's go back in there. Where was it downloaded at? The video was downloaded, but I don't know where it placed it. So I'm just gonna close this. My download. Where did he place it though? Actually the video is downloaded, but I don't see where it is at. So I went to blah 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 blah. Oh, this thing is wrong though. So that's what I was saying. If you have an error with that, I don't know where you went and placed it. So let's re-download it. And see, did it download or not? The video is not in there. I'm gonna go back in there. I have to close it and try to rerun it. Let's rerun it and see. I'm gonna paste the link and click download. It's downloading. It's taking a little bit of time. It says the video was downloaded, and there you go. You have the video right here. So that's the video, and everything went well. So as y'all guys see, you have done your first Python project for some of you, and maybe maybe for others you've done a lot of Python projects, and for you this is nothing. So I thank you for watching the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for other cool projects like this one. I hope we're gonna be doing a lot more. And don't forget to like the video because it helps a lot with a YouTube algorithm. And I will see you on my next one. Peace.